a little aggravated, but I mean, that is the weather though. You just have to deal with it.
I left 30 minutes early today.
For thousands of commuters, it didn't matter how early they left. The Wednesday morning commute on public transit was a nightmare, with many people going nowhere.
It's pretty treacherous. We're getting her done though. Slow and easy.
But it didn't matter how slow and cautious some bus drivers were. Buses were getting stuck all over the place, like here along Boundary in Vancouver, leaving many commuters in limbo. And look at this line of buses just sitting and waiting to cross the Granville Street Bridge. Countless routes saw delays and some were changed altogether.
The snow is getting in the SkyTrain. So our SkyTrains are good for rain, but not for snow.
She's right, and it may have been even worse on the SkyTrain. As crews worked to clear the tracks along the Canada line, TransLink made the decision to close King George, Braid, and Sapperton stations right in the heart of the morning rush. Here at the Broadway Commercial Station in Vancouver, it's been like this throughout the Wednesday morning commute. A lot of commuters waiting to get on the SkyTrain. The problem is, when one finally arrives, it's full. Is it affecting your mood at all?
Not at all.
No? How about you? What do you think of this? I mean, this train's not moving.
It's not the best.
The SkyTrain is clearly no match for an Arctic blast like this.
We're having a couple of challenges. The doors are proving difficult, so just to explain that issue a little bit, we're having frost come in and that is freezing the sensors, and so for some of the SkyTrains, they can't detect whether the doors are open or closed, and so the train will automatically assume that they're open for safety reasons, and so the trains can't move. So we've got station attendants, as you saw, working to try and remove frost and ice using hockey sticks.
So where do we go from here? What happens if it snows like this again? Can we rely on our public transit system?
Well, look, we're always looking at ways that we can improve, and no doubt after this weather event is over, we'll reflect back and look at that and look at how the system performed and whether improvements can be made. But certainly our focus at the moment is just ensuring that the system continues to operate, even if it does mean reduced service or limited service.
If you have to venture out on public transit over the next couple of days, give yourself a lot of extra time and bring your patience with you. You will likely need it.
It's been pretty stressful. Like, I mean, this is probably the fourth bus or train that's come by that I haven't been able to squeeze my way onto, and a lot of people are like trying to cram their way on there, even though there's people still trying to come off, and so it's going to be interesting getting to work.
In Vancouver, Greg Harper, City News.
It's a snow day. Yay! SkyTrain headaches and transit nightmares. But there's one good thing about this snow, and I bet you can't guess what it is.